Hello, I'm Lynn Wolf, Managing Editor of Rural Lifestyle Dealer, with my editor's post for April 22nd, 2014. Mining demographic data to uncover customers. As the saying goes, you can't manage what you can't measure. That's why I found USDA's recently released data on rural population and migration so interesting. The most recent survey indicates our rural lifestyle segment is showing a declining population. Here are a few highlights from the report. The housing mortgage crisis slowed suburban development and contributed to an historic shift within metro regions, with outlying counties now growing at a slower rate than central counties. Similarly, non-metro counties adjacent to metro areas grew rapidly from exurban and suburban development for decades, with many hundreds of counties growing large enough to be reclassified as metropolitan. These types of counties declined in population for the first time as a group from 2010 to 2013. Geographer John Cromartie of USDA's Economic Research Service offers this explanation. Urban population size, metro proximity, attractive scenery, and recreation potential have historically contributed to non-metro population growth. For the time being at least, this influence has weakened. Over the last 2 years, suburban and exurban population growth has contracted considerably for the first time since World War II. It affects not only outlying metro counties, but non-metro counties adjacent to metro areas as well. Cromartie says the trend could just be an interruption or the end of a major demographic regime that has transformed small towns and rural areas throughout the country for decades. This is good food for thought, and especially interesting when balanced against the optimism that dealers expect for 2014 revenue. Nearly 60% of rural lifestyle dealers expect growth in the 2 to 8% or more range, according to our Dealer Business Trends and Outlook survey. Perhaps the population is declining, but the customers now living the rural lifestyle and those making the transition are still buying equipment. Regardless, dealers need to uncover each and every customer. An online tool from USDA called the Atlas of Rural and Small Town America provides county-level data based on demographic statistics, jobs, income, etc., and it also provides some small farm data, such as statistics on community-supported agriculture and agritourism. Check it out and see what it says for your county. Then I encourage you to drive the countryside and seek out rural lifestylers who are out working on their properties now that spring is here. In my own unofficial survey of my rural lifestyle friends, not once has they been contacted by a dealer directly. Mailers, yes, but no personal contact. I know the days are very full this time of year, but consider who on your staff could take a Saturday morning to visit the rural neighborhoods and drop off a flyer or an invitation to a sales event. It doesn't have to be and shouldn't be a sales call in that first contact. Just an introduction to what you can offer them this spring. I bet your big box competitors can't take this approach, so use this to your competitive advantage. Data provides a great start in measuring and knowing who your customers are. Just make sure they know who you are too. Thanks for reading.